The internet knows. Oh, cool. It won't be. It'll be perfect. It will be perfect. Hmm. Sir Isteval is fine. Isteval, I like that. Yep. How do you want to create this character? Welcome to the Character Mancer. Next, choose a race. Yeah, that's fine by me. You get two races, two different languages. Hmm. Yeah, that's like they just talk in common. I'm pretty sure they can all speak any language. Just if as long as they're speaking to you, it doesn't matter what your language is. You pretty much know what they're saying. Right. Right. Exactly. I guess I'll go with could do Dwarvish. I would like to think that at some point he maybe adventured with a group of dwarves or lived among the dwarves for a time, possibly. Maybe in his hometown there was a blacksmith or something that he picked up some a little bit of dwarvish and then fleshed it out as he went along. I mean, he's an old man, so well, let's look at Daggerford. Hmm. It definitely seems to be straight up human city. Hmm. I'll go with celestial then. It would make the most sense. I mean, if I'm a lawful good paladin and I've got dealings. No, I'm gonna go with celestial. That would make the most sense. There's no changing the existing story. The dwarf thing was just kind of a stretch. Celestial makes more sense. Well, definitely. Goblin and orc. I mean, for sure. Specifically orc. I know that the humans always have problems with the orc. The orcs. Okay. Yeah, it would. No, 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 no. That's a good point. That's a good point. And yeah, mine. I got the one. I poked it a couple times today and been like, yeah, and that also would make a lot of sense that he would have definitely picked up some Orcish, from years of having fought them, defending Daggerford. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Mm, no, I'm gonna go with standard human, just straight up one. I'm a meaty human. Paladin, wiry. He's athletic, but he's not like, you know, beefcake. Yeah, right. He's lean. And then if he were to pop that shirt off, it would be like top muscles. All right. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly, Boomy. That's it. Like he's got a bunch of like robes and stuff on, and then when the robes pop off, all of a sudden he like unfolds his spine and stands up like an extra 2 feet. Yeah, he's mastered the ability to fold his spine in half to reduce his stature. Exactly. He breaks it, and then with the divine lay on hands, once it snaps back in place. That's a good one. I like that. We'll give him a religion for his skill, proficiency, and insight. Paladin. Right. A Palaman. Right. He's older. Yeah. He's got the experience and the age to have those insights that Dragon Man would not have had. When he was laid and the egg cracked open, he hit his head, tumbling out of the nest immediately. Yeah, it was. He was critically damaged as a hatchling. Oh, Yeah, I mean, the damage wasn't apparent until he was like maybe 6 or 7. By that point, it was too late. All right, so equipment. I'm not changing that. Yeah, and we'll change that later. Ability score method. Standard array will stats point by custom. What am I doing? So hold on a second. So it did this. I don't understand how what I'm looking at here. It posted in chat some numbers, but then over here it's got we rolled your dice. Check the stat window to choose your view your result in detail. Assign the result. Oh, I see. Okay. And then yeah, you just distribute them as they pop up here. So I have a max and an almost minimum roll. What is standard array? Well, charisma, strength, constitution. Yes. I don't like that. Point by. What would be a 6? If I was gonna pick, yeah, if I was gonna pick the roll for stats. I don't even know what I would pick as a 6. Yeah, dex stat sucks though. Um, not nimble at all. He's like a rock. Piece of shit. There we go. I'll go with that. 12, 14, 14, 13. Yeah, that's not great either. That's a pretty mediocre. All right, fine. Standard array. Piece of shit. And I get +1 to everything, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So 15 strength, 14 dexterity, 14 constitution, 13 dexterity. Dexterity is always good. Yeah, I guess I could do 10. I just don't want to be dirt stupid. Yeah. Well, the wisdom is definitely going to be higher, right? Like straight off the bat. Um, being a combat character, I mean, it just wouldn't make sense to not have a fair amount of dexterity. I mean, what he's a combat expert, but he's not dexterous enough to like, you know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense being a physically based character. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. 16 charisma, 15 wisdom, 9 intelligence, 14 constitution, 11 dexterity, 13 strength. Well, no, 9 is acceptable. You can read and whatnot. 6 intel. I think if it's below 7, you can't read. You're just like dumb. Squirrel brain. Um, so for background, let's see, knight, obviously. Nobleman would probably make more sense, actually. Hmm. Well, I mean, if he's on the council, it's unlikely that a non-noble born person would make it onto a council like that. Oh yeah, he's the eccentric Don Quixote hero of Daggerford. Okay. Okay, I like that. Tool proficiencies. Nah, let's go with folk hero. I like that. His defining event was that he stood alone against a terrible monster. I like that. Which one is that? Oh, there it is, number 2. I like that I stood alone against a terrible monster one. Um, hmm. Could have been some type of, could have been a, I like the, hold on. Could have been a Barghest. I don't know. Um, It is a demon. Yeah, it's an outsider. It's a 6 foot tall humanoid that can take on the form of a large wolf. And they can work in packs, will hide and use illusions to conceal their true numbers, and devour humanoids to increase their own life energy. That's not very. Oh, what? I would think that I would have rallied the peasantry. Well, but see, it stood alone against a terrible monster. Either that or something was murdering townsfolk and I set off alone and came back with its head, kind of thing. Um, let's look up mid-level undead. Mm, something not so incredibly difficult that it would be, but difficult enough to where peasants would be scared shitless of it. Like 5 or 6. Something that would be significant enough to where it would be a real threat to the town. And with, considering the town, what was it called? Yeah, beholder zombie, huh? Could have been a zombie lord. Now this is homebrew. Is this all homebrew? Oh, it's all right. All right. Let me pull that up. Let's see. Any evil. Medium. Undead. No, yeah. If it's CR like crazy, I can't do that. Hold on. Oh, let's see. What is a revenant? Which screen? Oh, yeah, yeah. Yep. Hmm. Yeah, the stuff that's just like the stuff on this list, none of it like it goes from CR3 to 5 and then all of a sudden it jumps to 13. Like there's not really much in between for undead. And that's with the CR5? Mm. Well, it could always have been it could have been several undead creatures over the course of a span of time. It doesn't have to be one epic fight. Okay. Okay. I was thinking that in his spare time, he really likes glass blowing did stand out. Um, we'll go with Smith's tools. I always like blacksmithing. Like it's always the one that I pick. So no, that would make sense. I'll be a jeweler. That's what I'll do. make jewelry out of the precious metals that we find in our adventures. Precious metals, and that's kind of how he that would kind of help with him getting on the council. He's got connections. Makes Yeah, he makes fantastic jewelry. Part of his folk legend. Yeah, exactly. Um, Someone is in trouble, always ready to lend a hand, has a strong sense of fair play, and always finds the most equitable solutions. Right, right. And then fairness for his ideals. No one should get preferential treatment before the law. No one is above the law. Because I am the law. Judge, jury, and executioner. His nickname is Judge Dredd. Um, I will protect those who cannot protect themselves. He is a very much lawful character. So, like I said, no more shenanigans, no more ripping teeth from dead orcs and goblins and skinning vampires. None of that stuff. That's all in the past. He's done that. But secretly, he believes that things would be better if he were a tyrant lording over the land. No. He has a weakness for the vices of the city, especially hard drink. These flaws all suck. There's not a better one. Well, he has a weakness for the vices of the city. And when he gets a few too many drinks in him, he gets a little bit too righteous. I mean, he wouldn't be. It wouldn't be beyond him to start a barroom fight if he saw like a tavern wench being abused by some ruffians. Yeah, yeah. You put one or two drinks in him, he's done. He's ready to go. Okay. That's it. Equipment. I guess starting equipment for now. 2. 2 weapons, you say? I guess you'll have a priest pack. He's more of a priest. I mean, his adventuring days are done. He would have. I mean, he's not like, hey, let's go out and pillage this dungeon 100 miles off and then come back. Like he's based out of Waterdeep. This is like his place. So it would be much more likely he would have the tools to heal rather than adventure. Typically, I would think so. I mean, if he's like representing the council here, it's not like he just rides in from Daggerford whenever there's like a problem. They don't wait on him. He's chilling here in Waterdeep. Yeah, well, especially with this giant purple thing. Yeah. Let's see. Equipment from background. Folk hero. I have a shovel, an iron pot, common clothes, and a belt pouch. I think he tinkers as well. I don't know what it does. Well, I'm not a smith, so tinkering would complement the jewel crafting very well too. I'm looking it up too, actually. Oh, well, that's D&D vague. That's very vague. You can repair. This toolkit includes everything an artisan needs to repair objects from torn cloth to dulled blades, needle and thread, cloth and leather patches, a whetstone, a hammer for working out dents, pliers, and glue. The utility of this kit is similar to that of the mending spell. So you can, yeah, that's what it sounds like. Right. Um, Creative uses. Rock gnomes can use their natural all sorts of interesting objects. Clockwork toy, fire starter, music box, repair disabled items. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. Not intentionally. Yeah. Little tater +1. Alright, so Tinker Tools. They just got back from Panama City, so. The Arcane is a mystery to you. Your character doesn't have spells at this level. Well, that's not right. We'll fix that later. Feat represents accomplishment, grit, determination, expertise. You haven't done much yet. Yeah, we'll fix that later. Right. But I didn't. Okay. So bio, age, 64. He's not. He's Boomy is like. So okay, he's like 100, 100 and something. BUMI. Yeah, 112. Well, because yeah, maybe not quite that old. Well, the Avatar was frozen 100 years prior, and then they were friends when they were kids. Yeah, he's like, I think he's 12. Yeah. All right, height 7'9". No. 5'11". He's not a giant, but he's reasonably tall. Yeah, he's not massive. Yeah, exactly. Weight, I'd say he's pretty solid, 185. He's dense. Eyes are green. Hair is silver / gray. Yeah. Skin mottled. Scaled. Uh, yeah. He's got varicose veins just all through his skin, everywhere. Face, hands. White / Caucasian. Review. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Your race is human. Equipment, spells. Sir Isteval. I like that. That sounds very Don Quixote-ish. Building your character. Then let me find my beard. It's around here somewhere. Yeah, I used it a bit during U Realms. I haven't used it in a while since then. Okay, that's it. And then, do I do that or do you do it? But how? Oh, well, that's sexy. Average. Oh, wait. Level 9. Oh, wait a minute. Cancel. I'm going to cancel this. I did. I'm clicking cancel, but it is not canceling. Go back. Cancel. Discard and exit. 1. Launch level 1. Level 1 character mancer. It says cannot be undone. No, level plus. Level plus is what I want. Ooh, don't touch that. Don't touch that, little fella. Okay. Level 1 plus 8. Average. Wow, I only have 48 HP. That's what it says. At level 9. That's, oh wait, hit points 76. So that's the base, and then with your Constitution additions and whatnot, it's 76. Okay, so on the character mancer sheet, it says Paladin, level 1 plus 8 equals level 9, and then below it says HP. The number that was in the slot for HP 48. That's your base, and then you get your Constitution because of right. So 76. Yeah, totally. Character will be level 9. Now with the oath, we're gonna do. We have access to all of those now, right? I don't know anything about do. Oh yeah. What does that do? Oath of Tenets of Redemption. Oh, I like that. Aura of the Guardian. Oh, cool. There's an info selection. Peace, innocence, patience. What does Aura of the Guardian do? You do not own the Tome of Beasts. Damn it. Alright, well, Oath of Devotion then. I'm cool with that. Yes. I'm not a conquest, though. Kind of guy. Well, I tried Redemption. That was the one that I clicked. Oh, okay. It just doesn't tell you specifically what that does until I had to go further down. Okay. Or my aura is at level 7. I can use shield others at the cost. I can shield others from harm at the cost of my own health. Redemption. At level 15, a holy presence begins a protective spirit mends my wounds in battle. If I end a turn with half of my HP gone, I gain 1. I think I still like the Oath of Devotion aura better. It's the one I currently have. It gives everybody the oh, wait a minute. What about Conquest? What does that do? Okay. No, I'm gonna do Redemption. I'm gonna do the Redemption one. Okay. Multi-class. I do not want to multi-class. All right. Features. Oath of Redemption. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do dueling, of course. That's the only one that really makes sense. I'm at features. So you get a fighting style, and you can do defense, dueling, great weapon fighting, or protection. Yeah, the +2 bonus to damage. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go with protection. That seems more in line with my character. So whenever a creature I can see attacks another target, a target other than me within 5 feet, I can use my reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll. And it would kind of go with my ability to magically soak up the damage. So I could do disadvantage on the attack roll and then soak up the potentially reduced damage, I guess. But that's attack roll is to hit, right? Okay. Then look at that cat. Hold on a second. He's just walking all over the place now. Go get the cat. Go get him. Go get the dog. There he goes. Whoop. Okay. You know, dueling. I'm going with dueling. I just the aura that I have will act as the shielding aspect. I'd much rather have the +2 damage. No, just to damage. Damage rolls. Right. I've got divine health, immune to disease. But if I'm going by my tenets, though, violence is a weapon of last resort. All right. Defense +1 to AC. That's it. No more thinking about this. I'm done. Yep. Nope. Divine Smite, Fighting Style, Divine Health. I got the tenets. Emissary of Peace. I can augment my presence with divine power. As a bonus action, I grant myself 5 bonus to charisma checks for the next 10 minutes. So I can use that to negotiate. Yeah. And now I'm at the ability scores. Yeah. 2 of your abilities by 1 or 1 of your abilities by 2. Yep, so I got 2 of those. Constitution. And I get the bonus. All right. Yeah. So I got +3 on Constitution, Wisdom, Charisma. I got +2 on Strength. My Dexterity and Intelligence are meh, but good enough. Okay. I'll go through the. What have you got there? What are you holding in your hand, little friend? Okay, you can have that. I'll go through the spells and stuff later. Yeah. What is that? I like it. Okay. I do now. Is there a equivalent to that? A Warhammer equivalent to that? So let's see. I can sort it by rarity. So this is a rare weapon. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Can I do rarity and type? Let's do type. Okay, Warhammer. God damn it, homebrew. I always click on this homebrew shit. The thing that you linked. Oh yeah, that's smart. I could use a vicious Warhammer, but that's not very impressive. How about just a well, okay, let's just take the standard Warhammer and apply the flaming thing to it. I like that. And we'll call it Flame Hammer. Sir Isteval's Flame Hammer. It's not just a flame hammer, it's Sir Isteval's. It's got his name engraved on the handle. One day. One day. Okay. All right, and then go ahead. Okay. Um, an amount. I think. Okay. Um, 790. Okay. Don't get into trouble down there, scamp. You little scamp. Here, come up here. He's over behind me, like messing with the bookshelf. It's making me nervous. Here, play with this. Look. Whoa. There's a light. It glows. Okay. Um, compendium. I'm looking at shields. Okay. I could have. Oh, that's very rare. I can't do that. That's what I looked at. Yeah, yeah. How about just a shield +1? Just a regular shield then. It's fine. Um, from fighting orcs. Well, I'm thinking. Go ahead. Sure. I love it. It reduces it. Yeah. In defense of his town as a last resort. And to be fair, he tried to talk them out of it. He tried to say, "Hey, maybe we could maybe you could bring us some pelts. We could give you some grain." And they weren't having it. So every possible avenue, and these ogres were hell bent on destroying Daggered Firth Shire. Uncommon. Where's this list you're looking at of items? And it gives you so uncommon items. Oh, here we go. Magic item table. I just typed in uncommon. Major items uncommon. Oh, cool. Okay. Hey. Okay. All right. The only thing I don't like about this compendium so far is that when I click something, I want to look at this without leaving the. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I want him to like have a story. Ooh. I like that. The stone of good luck. So he's just lucky. He saw that rock and had a good feeling about it. Picked it up. One more common, one more rare. Okay. Adamantine armor. Well, it can be plate, but the if it has the modifier adamantine, it makes it so if you sustain a critical hit, it becomes a normal. Okay. Oh, yes. But I guess let me glance at it just a little bit more. I've got the ogre power. Uh, hey. Ooh. Hold on. All right, off you go. No place for a baby. A poopy baby. Are you poopy? I'm gonna say possibly. Well, it could just be gas. Hold on. Yes, poopy baby. Okay, sorry. Uh, oh, those are uncommon. Okay. What is a bag of tricks? Okay. So that could be part of how I defeated the monster. I had a exactly. I had a bag of tricks. Maybe it wasn't quite as impressive as I. That could be my. I wish that you had a little bit more flexibility with the character traits because that could like play directly into my. I just got lucky. First of all, he's a folk hero, but it's partially deceptive because he was lucky. Yeah, between the two things, like he just happened to pull a tiger. Yeah, you know how it is. No, okay. That's a dumb idea. I don't like that. Yeah, but I mean, if I actually like, I could potentially pull three tigers out of the. Ooh. What is a sentinel shield? I would click it, but it I'm looking it up because when you try to click it on there, um, it does the word sentinel and does the word shield. Yeah, you're seeing the same thing I'm seeing. Okay, let's do that. Okay, cool. I like that. Right, exactly. It gives me something to offset that. Okay, and then I'm looking at rare now. Oh, that makes sense. So if I click it now, nope. That's the only thing. Like, I wish there was a way to make it pop up, just with the roll 20 thing, like with the loot table. Can I right click it and have it pop up? Okay, I can open it in a new window. Okay, I need to quit being dumb. Armor of resistance 5e. Uh, armor of vulnerability. I don't think I want that. That sounds like a curse. Belt of dwarven kind. Oh, shit. Well, maybe I could tie the dwarf thing in. Okay, so maybe back in my adventuring days, I did help the dwarves, and so I would have picked up as part of during my adventures in and around the city, because I do like dwarves. I love dwarves. I think it's probably my favorite, like, D&D race, just straight up. I almost always pick dwarven characters. My EverQuest character, dwarf. I had a dwarf in World of Warcraft. It's like I always just kind of seem to go to them for some reason. So maybe in the course of my adventures, I helped some dwarves with something involving orcs, and as a reward, they gifted me a belt of dwarven kind. hmm For dwarves, I love it. That's perfect. I like it. I like it a lot. You don't have to. If you aren't a dwarf, you gain the following additional benefits. You have advantage on saving throws against poison, resistance against poison damage, dark vision, and you can read, write, and speak Dwarvish. And see, we could also tie this into Numi Aetherguard and Numeragez's plight. Well, specifically Numi Aetherguard, because Sir Isteval is kind of fond of the dwarf folk. Oh, okay, that's right. Well, he already has though, and he also kind of might even know what's going on with the with Numi Aetherguard, because he did have a pretty up close and personal encounter with them at the temple. So yeah, he's aware of the ghostly dwarf, and he was there the second encounter, right, at the temple, was he not? Retcon, he was. Yeah. So maybe he even like sensed that the dwarven god answered the dragon man, which seemed kind of out of like, I don't understand what's happening here. So he is suspicious. Right. So now he is. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of like how Tila is investigating war. It's kind of like that to some degree. Maybe a side quest at some point. Of course. Well, he is definitely invested in that then. And there is an item slot for the armor that needs to be filled at some point. Well, so right now I just have plate mail. But it's not enchanted plate mail. So I mean, it could be shiny. Maybe it could have some like effect that has no real impact on combat. Well, it's his grandmother's armor. Okay, Granny's magic plate armor. We just don't know what it does. It was a joke. We all joked about how it was magic, and she just didn't dispute. Have a bottle, baby. Here, have a bottle. Here you go, little fella. He's so cute. But you know about that. He, he is about to turn 1. Okay, we'll speed this up. Sorry. I don't want to. Yeah, and then I'll work on the backstory and stuff too. Oh, okay. Okay. For Isteval, well, he could group up with the party when they go to investigate the dome. He could possibly, yeah, he could be there, like, already investigating the dome, possibly. Yeah, trying to figure out how to get in there because he knows about the orphanage. It's okay. Okay. Well, if I'm not dead, that would give me a little bit more time to work on his backstory too. Like I could actually give it a little bit of like real thought, maybe. Okay. Okay. I'll give it some thought. Like I'll actually do it. Isteval it up. Okay. And if my sign to you will be I'll just don the beard. I've got a night helmet too. I could put that on. Oh my god, who is that? It's gonna be fun. Yeah, it's I'm excited. Some real role playing. Okay. Yes, tomorrow at 8. I'm actually gonna be here at 8.